hi! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lea and I really like to knit. And in today's video I want to knit the Mist Sleeves by Helene Weber. I had my eyes on this pattern ever since its release in September 2024 and it's finally time. Yay! I know that this is a mohair pattern, but I won't be using mohair just because I've never worked with mohair and I know, I hear you. This would be the perfect opportunity to use mohair for the first time, but I don't feel ready yet. I'll be using mohair for some other project in the future. What yarn will I be using, you may ask? I'll be using Drops Flora in the color black, which is the number 7. This is one second. This is 65% wool and 35% alpaca. I'm really excited for this one. I'll come back to you when I have my gauge swatch, which will probably be tomorrow. Welcome back to my desk, where I film 95% of my videos. I know that the Mist Sleeves are a pattern for mohair, and I know that Drops Flora isn't a mohair. I knit this little swatch up with 4.5mm needles, and if I stretch it enough, I'll get to 10 centimeters, but I'm not sure if I want to block the Mist Sleeve that aggressively. 8 centimeters not blocked. I'm thinking of knitting the Mist Sleeves with 4.5mm needles, Drops Flora, and in one size larger than I would normally do, and I think that's a good call. Maybe. I've never done something like that before. I always hit gauge and I'm out of my knitting comfort zone, but that's alright. I think I just start. Like I said, I will knit them in one size larger than my usual size. I see. The pattern has 3 different sizes, so I'm not sure. So I have to take a look which size I want to make. I think I do size 2 because I think normally I would do size 1. I'll just start. I'll take a look, and if it's too big or too small, whatever, I can just unravel it and we'll see from there. So this will be quite the ride, I think. Buckle up. We start. I forgot to mention, of course, I could use larger needles to potentially hit gauge, but I really don't like the fabric when it's too see-through. This will be perfect. I like this one. I have a hard time explaining myself, but this is as much as I would like it to be. So we'll start from here. Size 2, cast on, let's go. I finished the first row. Can't see anything. For the cast on, I've used Judy's Magic Cast On. It's not that big of a deal, but it's always nice to remind myself how to do it. And I always go back to the OG YouTube tutorial. I'll link that in the video description if you're interested. I have this mess with the cables and needle, and now I'll do some stockinette stitch and I'll get back to you when I have a bit more to show you. much now. I started yesterday. This should be all in all a 24-hour progress, which is not bad. Now I need to knit the left shoulder, and then I can start with the first sleeve, I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, left shoulder, left sleeve. Yeah. I'll come back to you when I finish the left shoulder. I need a few more rows from that, and then I can do the first try on. My head should fit in here. And I think blocking will also do its part. It's Saturday evening, 10 p.m. and I finished the neck part. Now I can do both sleeves, but first I want to try it on. It seems a bit small. Ooh! Oh, this is nice. I can see the vision. Let's take a look at these sleeves. Oh, this will be cool. I like this very much. I think the blocking will make it stretch out a bit more, but it's really nice. Oh, I'm sorry about the light. Now I can do both sleeves, which is just stockinette on the round. This is still my first ball of yarn. I'm surprised how well this fits. I'm surprised how much yarn it took me to get here, which is not much. I'm so sorry about the light. Okay, I'll do this sleeve first. I mean, it should fit. I think I'll just do a few rounds, get a feeling for the fit, if I like it. I'm really excited for this. Happy Sunday, everyone. This morning I started with the first sleeve for the mist sleeves, and I have this much. Let me show you. Where's the beginning? It looks a bit like pants. From here to here, this is how much I've done today. These are 28 rounds. And now let me try it on for you. I have these little stopper thingies, so these stitches won't come off. Oh, and this is how much there's left from my first ball of yarn. So it's looking really good for finishing the mist sleeves with my 3 balls of yarn. There we have it. Oh, this will be so nice. I'm really excited for this. So like I said, I knitted 28 rounds today and I have this much. It's currently 1 p.m. and I'm excited how much I can knit today. My unrealistic goal for today is to finish the sleeve, but we'll see about that. I'm knitting the sleeve with my new shorties, which I got, I think, 2 weeks ago. They're from Knit Pro in a really cute set. I'm using another pair for some socks I'm currently knitting. And while I'm using them, I remembered that I'm not the biggest fan of wooden needles. These here were my first interchangeable needles, and I used them all the time when I got them, but I didn't like the feel of the yarn using them. It's a bit on the rougher side, if you can say that. If you used wooden needles, you maybe know what I mean. It always bothered me a bit, not really much, but a bit. I don't know why, but I think it was last year I bought myself these interchangeable needles out of metal, and I love them. This is such a different feel, and the yarn glides very smoothly. What I wanted to say is that I'm a bit not sad, not disappointed. I just wish I had bought these shorties out of metal and not out of wood. I thought I'd just give you a little random fact about me. I don't like wooden needles as much as I like metal needles. I'm on round 29, so let's get some rounds in. And this was the first ball of yarn. And I'm amazed how much I got out of it. Now I'm in round 35. I've knitted this much. Let's get a new ball of yarn. It's been a while since I sat down and talked a bit about the project. For you, it's just a few seconds since I showed you an update. Here we have it. This is how much I've done. I was a bit too optimistic when I said that maybe I finished the sleeve today. I'm not sure what I said. My unrealistic goal for today is to finish the sleeve. And now it's 2-3 days after that. Yesterday I knitted only, I think, 2 rounds or so. I was a bit busy. Today I want to not finish it. I'm not gonna do that. I have a bit more time to sit down and knit round and round and round. You know the drill. Let me put this on and show you how much I'll still have to knit. This is the current state of the sleeve. It fits really well. The sleeve isn't as tight as I thought. I like this twisted part on the neck. So yes, every time I start a sentence, I either do this or I do so yeah, or I do both. So yeah. I'm sorry about that. See? Yeah, that's the current state of the sleeve, and I'll see how much I can knit today. It's currently 10 a.m. I went for a run this morning. I did 5K. Normally I'm a treadmill girly. I like to walk on the treadmill for 1 or 2 hours every other day. I have a treadmill at home, but it's not broken. It just, something isn't right with it. And I try to fix it, but it's a bit tricky. So I just let it rest, ignore the problem until I'm eager to repair it, and until then I go to the gym on the treadmill there, or I just, like today, go for a little run. Yeah. So me and my little knitting project will go back to my desk, watch a few YouTube videos, and maybe even edit my latest knitting vlog, which is the Sporty Knit Skirt. In case you haven't watched it, you should definitely go watch it after this video, of course. I don't know why, but I'm really tired today again. I'm a really big morning person, and even though I do my workouts in the morning, I'm never usually tired after them. But today I'm a bit tired. Doesn't matter. I start now. I'm currently on row 88, and I do my next try on after round 90. But first I I'm currently washing one of my handmade sweaters, so I should go and check on it. Bonjour! Salut! Ça va? Here we have 90 rounds for the sleeve. This morning I was, I think, here, so not bad, not bad. Now I'll knit to round 100 and do, I think, a checkup every 10 rounds so that I get the perfect length for the sleeve. I don't want them too long, but I have to think about blocking, so we'll see about that. I come back after 10 rounds and we do another checkup. Let's go! Rounds are done. Let me try it on. This is how much I still need to knit. Let me measure that. Almost 5 centimeters I need to knit, so that should be another 10 rounds, I think. Yeah, I think I do another 10 rounds and then I come back again. Can't wait to see you soon. For you it's just probably the next clip. I knitted 110 rounds. Oh, it's all twisted up. So let's have a look and see if I finally have enough. The lighting is all over the place. I wanted to film somewhere else besides my desk, just where it needs to be, but like this. That's a bit tricky. I think I do another 10 rounds and I just come back to you once I'm happy with the length of the sleeve and starting with the bind off. Welcome back to my desk. I am happy with the length of the sleeve. I did 119 rounds. So now I'll check what kind of bind off I need to do. Maybe watch a tutorial. Missed. Alright, this should be no problem. But first I need to do the increases to create a balloon sleeve. Really cute. This was the first time doing an I-cord edge for the sleeve. I don't think I've mentioned this before. Maybe I have. Time for the second sleeve. Let's see how long it takes me. I started this morning. I think I started from my elbow. I started at around 70 something. Not bad at all. And it's around 4 p.m. In half an hour I have a little gaming appointment. With some friends playing Terraria. Alright, I see you next time when I have an update. to finish the second mist sleeve. I'm currently on round 85 and I need to get to round 119, decrease round 120, 900? What did I just say? So I have a little less than 40 rows to go, which is realistic. It's currently 9 a.m. I went for a run 2 hours ago. This is the current state. It's just a long black tube. It's a really fun project. I switched one of the shorties for my long metal knitting needle. It's a bit more comfortable to knit on the round. Let's see if I can reach my goal for today. Probably. And I've reached my last round, which is the decrease round. And after that, I do the I-cord bind off. And the second sleeve is done! Yay! We did it! Now I have to weave in all the ends, block the whole thing, and I get back to you with the reveal. I'm growing more and more confident with every video, you could say. This was my first time filming a reveal outside. So, not bad, not bad. You go, girl. The mist sleeves are obviously finished, and I really enjoyed making them, and I really enjoy wearing them. This was a fun, fast, and easy knit, and I only used up around 2.5 bows of Drops Flora. They fit really well, so it was definitely the right decision to knit them in size 2 instead of size 1 because my gauge was a bit smaller. Not only have I become more confident with filming outside, I also become more confident with knitting. Like I said in the beginning, I was a bit out of my comfort zone because I didn't hit gauge and had to size up the pattern, and I didn't know if this would work out. It worked out fine. But you could say I'm not confident enough to knit with mohair. So I'm quite contradicting myself. Doesn't matter. Mohair is for the future. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I really enjoyed this pattern. And if you want some kind of bolero shrug, I think this is some kind of bolero. If you want one, you should definitely knit them. I think that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I really hope to see you in the next one.